from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. Vikings taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Minnesota Vikings. So here are the Chiefs now backed up for their first drive. They start on the ground with Elliott, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. This defense for the Vikings, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job.
And got his man complete. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again. Slot man moves right. Now a 7th-round surprise from a year ago. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 11 carries, 59 yards.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
Looking to throw on second down. Swartz. He's got a man complete. Touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about all...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter. They'll send a tight end in motion right. They go play action here on first down. A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. Of note, that last throw right there, putting him over 3,000 yards passing now for the year.
And when you start running the numbers in your head and realize that we're not halfway done with the season yet, you think to yourself, could this be a 6,000-yard season? That's definitely on the table.
Back to throw again. Throw left side, complete to Tony. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Second and 2, first down marker at the 8. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to stretch out their lead.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
He's not only thrown a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, he's run for one as well, as he'll start again with a first down. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. Now a play fake here on first down. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. Looking to throw. Schwartz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. To throw again. Schwartz. And that is caught for the touchdown. Kansas City. Richie James. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to widen their lead here in this first half. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no... Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's closing in on... A first down carry by Elliott. Broken tackle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. back to throw. Schwartz. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs extend their lead yet again.
Okay, we need to double.
He threw his league-leading 40th touchdown pass of the year on their last drive, and they started. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle. down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go to Elliott again. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Schwartz looking deep for Elliott. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A big play there for KC. 44 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a gain of 6. Moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2. Schwartz. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Looking to throw. Schwartz. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Kadarius Toney. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past?
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's been utterly remarkable in this. Throwing to start the drive. Schwartz. That's complete to Toney. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
This ball deep for Toney. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kadarius Toney with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs just continue to roll. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, their quarterback leading this offense back out. He found Kadarius Toney. Throwing to start the drive. Schwartz. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Kadarius Toney on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Schwartz. He's going to take another shot here. That's caught at the 25. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the... So here are the Chiefs to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
To throw on second down. Schwartz. That went into the hands of Tony downfield. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 68 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went.
He's been sensational all year. He threw touchdown pass number 45 the last time they had it. We'll see if he can build on that number here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
A good rip by Pacheco. And you have to go back to 1990 with Johnny Johnson with the Cardinals to find a rookie 7th rounder with more rushing yards than he had last season. The 251st pick out of Rutgers took over the KC backfield with 830 yards in 2022.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Schwartz. This ball deep for Toney. That's caught at the 25. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 64 yards. And the Chiefs are pouring it on.
I know these wide receivers are about flat.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 yards.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Looking to throw. Schwartz. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. There he goes, left side. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Back to throw. Schwartz. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they've built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have.
Remember, he took it in from a yard out the last time they had it. And look to put together a similar drive here as they start 1st and 10. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Byron Murphy there on the tackle. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Off play action. Schwartz. They'll roll him out right. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. Throwing to start the drive. Schwartz looking deep for Elliott. And, oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st down, Schwartz. This ball deep for Tony. He's got it at the 15. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Kadarius Toney. 66 yards. And the Chiefs extend their lead yet again. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And now here comes Kansas City.
CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. This has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Now here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Pacheco. Inside the 20.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense.
Now they send a man in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kadarius Toney
with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Chiefs add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so...
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
This a 2nd and 8. Here's the option.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
To throw on 3rd down, Schwartz.
This ball deep for Toney.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kadarius Toney,
89 yards.
And the Chiefs just continue to roll. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
The Chiefs offense set to go.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one, and that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. off the play fake. Swartz.
This ball deep for Tony.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for KC. 57 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
Oh, heck of a move.
Man.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Operating from the gun. Schwartz escaping the pressure. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3
Throwing on 1st down. Swartz to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City.
Kadarius Toney
from 13 yards out.
And the Chiefs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion. Now the Chiefs offense ready to go again.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Oh, what a juke into space. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
142 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, Keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses. They stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what...
Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Kansas City, they
Tonight, from GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Tonight, we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. And leading the charge, their lefty QB.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Throwing to start the drive. Schwartz. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Still going inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown number 18 on the year.
And the Chiefs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is.
Is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's off to a hot start, completing his lone throw for the long touchdown pass on that last drive. And they'll try again here with a first down.
Throwing to start the drive. Schwartz. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3.
Throwing to start the drive. Schwartz.
This ball deep for Tony.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there for KC. And even 60 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce with career touchdown number 75.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown.
Throwing to start the drive. Schwartz. High throw, but he makes the catch. And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Looking to throw. Schwartz.
Right back to Tony. He's got another one.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. Back to throw. Schwartz. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st and 10, Schwartz. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's been unstoppable in this first half. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Looking deep for Elliott. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with an acrobatic catch. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Showed some strong running, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On first down, Swartz. And this one is incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Schwartz. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. 23 yards on the play.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A handoff now for Pacheco. Oh, good move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take over here on the INT at their own
5-yard line. So here are the Chiefs to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Throwing on first down. Swartz. This ball deep for Tony. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kadarius Toney with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Now a throw here, hauled in. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Tony's Giants' tenure lasted less than a season and a half, but KC dealt for the former first-rounder because they feel they can unlock his potential. And he looked pretty good there, getting the first down.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, and
he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. It's their quarterback, 29 yards. And the Chiefs have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet. Last time they had the football, he ran it in, his 8th rushing touchdown. On first and 10, Schwartz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 23. He had the interception on the previous. However, still well in hand as they start again with a first down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This ball deep for Tony. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for KC. 64 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Swartz. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end. KC's offense ready to take over. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
Inside give to Elliott. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They need 2. Here's third down. Operating from the gun, Schwartz. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. The slot man in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 3. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Kansas. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the They try with Pacheco. Gets around him. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's second and 2. Operating from the gun, Swartz. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And, oh, that would get a wide-up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. This is Pacheco. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. And they'll run with Pacheco. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Schwartz. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that wins. And out come the Chiefs now.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
Down to about the 22 here. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defense in front. They've got the leverage. They're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
87 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these